Have you ever caught yourself wondering, the way I touch myself now, is this still right for my body, especially after 60? You're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most personal and most common questions I hear from my older male patients. It's not just, is it okay to masturbate at my age? But the deeper question, how do I do it safely, respectfully, and in a way that actually supports my health instead of draining it? Hi, I'm Dr. Nora Hayes. I'm a board-certified urologist with 7 years of experience working with men who want to stay strong, protect their prostate health, and age with confidence. And in today's video, we're tackling something rarely discussed, but incredibly important: how to masturbate safely after 60, and the 3 big mistakes you absolutely need to avoid. This isn't about shame. It's not about judgment. And it's definitely not about performance. It's about protecting your circulation, supporting your prostate, balancing your hormones, and maybe most importantly, protecting your dignity and emotional well-being as you grow older. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments below. And while you're here, hit like on this video. It helps spread this message to more men who quietly need it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you want weekly shame-free men's health advice from a doctor who understands. Now let's pause for a second, because some of you might already be thinking, do I even need this anymore? Should I still be doing this at my age? So, let me clear the air right now. Masturbation is not only normal, it's healthy. Biologically, regular self-stimulation helps maintain blood flow to the penis, which keeps erectile tissue nourished and flexible. It stimulates the prostate, helping to reduce stagnation in the gland. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that can block testosterone and energy, and it even improves sleep by calming your nervous system. Emotionally, it helps you stay connected to your body. Many men over 60 start to feel like their body is changing beyond recognition. Self-touch can restore a sense of control, comfort, and intimacy with yourself. And practically, it helps prevent stagnation. Without regular activity, pelvic circulation slows, that can lead to stiffness, urinary changes, or a gradual decline in erectile function. So, no, you're not too old, and no, it doesn't harm your health when done with care. In fact, it's one of the simplest, most natural tools you have to protect your vitality. But here's the key. Your body at 60 or 70 doesn't respond like it did at 25. And that's not dysfunction. It's biology. As we age, certain changes are inevitable. Skin becomes thinner. Nerve endings respond more slowly. Blood vessels are less elastic. Hormone levels shift. That means the way you approach self-pleasure has to evolve with you. It's not about force. It's not about chasing intensity. It's about patience, presence, and care. When you adapt to your body's new needs, something powerful happens. You feel more connected, more satisfied, and more confident. But here's where many men go wrong. They keep doing what worked decades ago and unknowingly fall into the same 3 mistakes. And that's exactly what we're about to break down. Let's count them down together. Mistake number 1, rushing the process. Let me ask you, how often do you treat masturbation like something to get over with quickly? Almost like checking off a task, fast, quiet, secretive. That's mistake number 1, rushing. Biologically, when you rush, your nervous system stays in a stress mode. Your blood vessels tighten, your heart rate spikes like it does under pressure, and instead of nourishing blood flow, your body stays on alert. That blocks sensitivity and blocks satisfaction. Emotionally, rushing trains your brain to link self-touch with tension, not relaxation. You finish feeling drained instead of recharged. Practically, it becomes unsatisfying. You may climax, but you don't feel good afterward. You feel more like you just forced your body to do something. The fix? Slow down. Even 5 extra minutes can completely transform the experience. Take a deep breath. Turn off distractions. Allow yourself to actually arrive in the moment. When your body feels safe, blood vessels open, nerves wake up, and sensitivity returns. Real satisfaction doesn't come from speed, it comes from presence. Mistake number 2, using too much pressure. Now, this one is even more common. As sensation changes with age, many men instinctively grip tighter or move more aggressively to feel something. It makes sense, but it backfires. Biologically, your penis is delicate. It's spongy tissue, small blood vessels, and fine nerve endings. Too much force compresses those vessels, strains nerves, and can even cause tiny tears in the skin. Over time, that leads to irritation, reduced sensitivity, and sometimes even erectile difficulties. Emotionally, it can create what's known as death grip syndrome. That's when your brain adapts to only one very specific kind of intense pressure and nothing else feels good, not even intimacy with a partner. Practically, it locks you into one pattern. You might find you can only finish in one exact way, which steals flexibility and freedom from your sex life. The fix? Gentle variety. Loosen your grip. Use a natural, unscented lubricant to reduce friction. Try slower, lighter strokes. Experiment with different rhythms, angles, and even pauses. Think of it less like a workout and more like a massage for your circulatory system. With patience, your body adapts. Sensitivity improves. Pleasure deepens. Mistake number 3, ignoring your emotions. And here's the one most men never expect. Mistake number 3, ignoring your emotions. For many men, the biggest barrier isn't physical, it's emotional. Maybe you were taught as a teenager that masturbation was dirty or shameful. Maybe you look in the mirror now and feel unsettled by how your body has changed. Maybe you just feel guilty for even needing this kind of release. But here's what I see every day in my patients. Unresolved shame gets stored in the body. Biologically, it shows up as muscle tension, shallow breathing, and a nervous system that never fully relaxes. And tension blocks pleasure. Emotionally, shame eats away at confidence. It makes you feel broken, behind, or like you've lost something important. Practically, it can shut down intimacy with yourself and with a partner. The fix? Compassion. Remind yourself you're not broken. You're not past your prime. You're simply in a new phase of life, one that asks for more patience, care, and kindness. Give yourself permission to reconnect slowly without pressure. And if the emotions feel heavy, talk to someone, a doctor, a therapist, even a trusted friend. You don't have to figure this out alone. So, how do you actually do this safely? Let me give you a simple framework. Keep it clean. Wash your hands. Use a clean towel. Choose your space. Quiet, private, safe. Use lubrication. Gentle, fragrance-free lube protects the skin and enhances sensation. Stay mindful. Notice how your body feels. Adjust if you feel tightness, irritation, or discomfort. Pay attention to warning signs. Pain, swelling, or changes in sensitivity can signal circulation or prostate issues. Don't ignore them. Check with a doctor if they persist. When done gently and mindfully, self-pleasure is more than release. It's like stretching or meditation for your sexual health. I want to remind you of something deeply important. Rediscovering your body in your 60s or 70s isn't regression. It's evolution. You're not going backward. You're learning what your body needs now. And that's a dignified, powerful process. Your body still matters. Your pleasure still matters. Your confidence still matters. And you deserve to feel safe, satisfied, and proud of the body you live in. So the next time you give yourself that private moment of care, remember, don't rush, don't grip too hard, don't ignore your emotions. Instead, slow down, breathe, treat your body with respect, because aging is not the end of vitality. With small adjustments, you can protect your circulation, your prostate, and your confidence for years to come. And most importantly, you can still feel joy in your body. If this video helped you, please like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs reassurance. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love seeing this community of men from all over the world supporting each other. Until next time, I'm Dr. Nora Hayes. Stay strong, stay informed, and take good care of yourself because your health, your function, and your fulfillment still matter at every single